Alright, what's going on guys, and welcome back to Monster Taming Spotlight, the reoccurring segment on this channel where we dive into the plethora of monster taming games that this very genre is comprised of. Today we're going to be talking about Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin, the Switch and Steam title that ran thanks to its predecessing 3DS title Walking. Monster Hunter Stories 2 is a turn-based RPG that released back in 2021 that features the world and many characters from the Monster Hunter series, this time from the perspective of those that ride and utilize monsters in combat rather than hunting them. The game features a semi-open world to explore where you can find various monster dens, allowing for you to essentially steal the eggs of these monsters from their nests in order to use them to do your bidding. Every monster in the game has its own unique style, which are comprised into technical, speed, and power, and basically to oversimplify things, the game's combat works in sort of a rock, paper, scissors format where you get various skills that can be attributed into these categories, but also those that will cause ailments, debuffs, and buffs. Every monster you recruit in the game can also be used in the overworld for faster land traversal, as well as having them use their own abilities that can do things like let them jump over gaps, seek out hidden items, and even destroy boulders. The game also features a light fusion system of sorts called the Rite of Channeling, which allows you to take the active and passive skills of any given monster and pass it on to another, which you can then try to match up colors and symbols for even more bonuses. Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin has been praised by many for its unique take on turn-based combat, as well as it being a spin-off title that completely turns its source material on its head in order to make a unique and fresh experience. It's jam-packed with content, and between customizing your monsters and equipping your character with various armors and weaponry, you can have a lot to do while trying to defeat the threats that threaten the land by turning these monsters mad. Some criticisms levied toward the game include the fact that there is somewhat of a limited monster roster, with there being less than 100 monsters in the game, and that the game can oftentimes feel dragged out, especially against some of the boss monsters that have a lot of health. Despite this, however, Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin makes for an enjoyable experience on Steam and Nintendo Switch, and I definitely think you guys should check it out, especially if you're looking for a 3D semi-open world turn-based game. Other than that, thanks so much for watching, and stay tuned for our next Monster Taming Spotlight, which we should have polls for in the community tab very soon, so definitely make sure to make your votes for the next game we cover, and make sure to subscribe for daily Monster Taming videos. You can check out my Twitter, Discord, Patreon, and channel memberships as well if you're interested, and special thanks to our supporters, especially Jim Hamilton, Dro Ghost, Candy Marunci, Tragsoft, and Nemo, and we'll see you next time. Peace.